You sit down in true Korean cultural style. You want to share something, right?
Yeah.
So a very good question might be, can you recommend something to share or something that we can share?
Can you recommend something that we can share?
Exactly right.
How common it is to share food in the UK? As far as I know, it's quite unique culture that Korea has to share food.
Right, and I love it. I think it's great. I really come to love the culture here around food, especially. It's not impossible, and I would say it would depend on the kind of restaurant, but it's definitely less common. And you know, there will be certain dishes, like something like nachos would be a more common sharing dish than say like an individual meal, like, I don't know, spaghetti bolognese or something, which we wouldn't share as commonly as you do here in Korea, where you order like 3 Italian dishes and everyone takes a little bit of each.
Which happens really common in Korea.
Exactly right.
And you know, while I watch Netflix Shitz, and one guy there was eating a hamburger, and the other guy, protagonist, male protagonist, comes to him who is eating hamburger, then ask him if I could take a bite of that hamburger. Then that guy, hamburger guy, said it was disgusting. So at that point, I realized that, you know, it wouldn't be really big deal in Korea, but it looks like the United States people seem to mind sharing foods. Even taking a bite, it's not a big deal in Korea, but they mind.
And to me, it
Culture
never
difference.
has been either, to be honest. And so that's why I think it wasn't hard for me to get used to it here. And I really enjoy it. I think it's great.
Let's say I go to a restaurant in the UK, and then my wife and I share a lot of food. And do you think other people in the restaurant see that and then feel a little bit dirty and kind of offensive?
No. No, it would be absolutely fine. Every time my wife and I travel to England, we eat the same way we do here, which is we order 2 or 3 things and we share it. And you can ask for an extra plate or something to, you know, for cutting things up and sharing them out if you wanted to. Yeah.
So I guess there are 2 ways to share food. One is we just have let's say a big plate, and then we share that. The other way is we order 1 big bowl and then ask a staff there to give us 2 small plates to share.
Right.
In the latter case, is it common to share that way in Britain? In that case, we don't actually touch or share food, technically speaking.
Both ways are fine. For me, it would be more a question of how messy is the food? Like, is it going to be hard to be like eating off of the plate directly? And therefore, we would ask for a small side plate just for convenience more than like, I'm not worrying about anyone else's opinion or anything like that.
Now I'm literally learning British culture from you.
It's good.